Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we've got Speedrunners0218 with us.
I was here first.
No one can prove that. There's a new stream. Um, and special guest Ike the Killer,
Hello.
who will not be joining us for the run itself, but will be joining for the commentary and learning a bit of how Gen 2 runs speedrunner
Mm-hmm.
wise. So, Hariyama, very interesting Pokemon. I have, in fact, played it before because I have played a lot of Gen 3 in the past, so I am very aware of it. I was not aware that its stats were very, very leaning attack HP.
I knew it was bulky. I just did not know how slow it was.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we'll have to say this up front, but uh, it's in a level up group that doesn't exist in Gen 2, and instead of adding it, what we did was we looked at how much XP it required at level 100, and we made it the next closest thing. So I don't remember which one this one was part of.
Yeah,
I think it was
I can
fluctuating.
I can explain that. So
Or-
the fluctuating growth rate in comparison to slow, fluctuating takes the most amount of XP to get to 100. So we made Hariyama the slow group because of fluctuation. But if we ever do an erratic group, it technically needs less experience than the fast group. So anything erratic will put in the fast group. Like I know it's not gonna feel the same, but I'm not willing to backport an entirely new growth rate, especially since we have to update our overlays, mainly Steve's overlay, and I just don't know how to do that.
Yeah, and quite frankly, if it takes, you know, if it takes forever to get to level 100, that means it's slow, you know?
Honestly, it's kind of ironic because, like, in the early game, erratic feels slow and fluctuating feels quick. It's kind of funny. Honestly, we should have just given it the unused growth rate of slightly fast and slightly slow.
All right,
Unused.
I've given myself an unfair advantage by making sure that I've changed my frame.
Change your frame. Oh, I got I got Steve to start changing his frame.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
not really
fun
many good.
fact.
I'm gonna do frame
I
six.
I was actually saying that they should use belly drum and quick claw, and they called me crazy.
No, belly drum is honestly, it's way too much of a double-edged sword because you have to. It's basically you're starting off the fight at very low health. Like,
uh,
besides, bulk up's straight up better. We get a defense boost out of it too, and oftentimes +6 is just straight up overkill.
yeah, go ahead
Like
and
for
tell
normal fights.
Azumarill that I use belly drum on a Pikachu just so I have a chance.
Hey, I'm just saying, like, if it was either belly
Um,
drum or like
if I
nothing
recall,
else,
Pikachu's faster than you, so it actually uses Charm first, so it negates the whole first turn anyways.
yeah,
Because it gives you like
that's
plus
yeah.
16 or whatever, or 8 or
All right,
whatever.
well, since we're technically starting this run 48 minutes late because of all the drama with Mimikyu, we should get started. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Unfortunately,
But
I
yeah,
don't
I
think we
will.
have a name selected ahead of time since it didn't win the poll.
Let Ike choose the name.
Like, you're running out of time.
Goro.
How do you spell that?
Goro, like the Zelda ones, Goro,
Okay, got
like
it.
the Gorons. Yeah, because they always remind me of Twilight Princess sumo contest.
Oh,
Hariyama always reminds me of that.
I was thinking you were gonna say One Punch Man.
Nope. They ran out of shiny.
All right, guys. So you also, I think this is the first crystal backport you can actually. Is this the first crystal backport where you can actually see the shiny wild Pokemon,
Yes.
or did we have it for Metagross? I don't
Uh,
think we had it for
I don't
Metagross.
think so either. This
No.
is this is also the first one I can think of where we're actually using cross chop.
One Punch Man is Hitmonchan.
Holy
Hey, this thing
crap,
has.
guys!
Oh,
Spinarak, really, really good against cross chop.
The 4 times resistance, guys.
I'm gonna put I had triple kick in slot one, but then I just realized poison types will be an issue, so I moved tackle to slot one.
Oh, I figured we get a heal at Mr. Pokemon, we get a heal at the rival, so I can just pretty much cross chop the whole way there.
Are you guys gonna teach Sand Attack? Or just Guy? Are you Steve gonna teach Sand Attack?
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
I'm gonna teach over triple kick.
Part of
Oh,
the
you
team.
actually did.
Oh, I absolutely 100% did that.
Oh, I didn't even bother. Sand Attack's almost never good. Unless it's Gen 1.
And you know what? Triple kick's never good either. Just ask the Pokemon it was made for.
It's fucking horrible, triple kick.
Oh, that was close. Oh, I almost did not talk to Elm.
You almost
Like
tell him no.
like even with freaking technician, it still sucks. Like that move is just so bad.
I know, triple kick is horrible. But people may be asking, why'd you give it triple kick? This thing can't kick. This thing gets a bajillion fighting moves, and there's only a limited number of fighting. I mean, a lot of its moves will make sense. Also, I discussed this off stream, but I will discuss the moves we have backported. At level 22, we will have the move Bulk Up. It will raise our attack and defense by 1 stage. And then in somewhere in the mid 40s, we will get access to Close Combat. It's a 120 base power move. It's a fighting type move, but it lowers our defense and special defense by 1 stage. And at level 60, we'll have access to the ground type move Headlong Rush. It's basically the ground type version of Close Combat. It's a very new move, actually. I think it's a Gen 9 move.
Headlong Rush, I believe it was invented for Ursaluna in Arceus, and then yeah, in Scarlet
Oh,
it
it
made
was.
the
Yeah,
debut.
yeah, it was. Apparently, in Legends Arceus, the move had a completely different effect. I think in Legends, it like reduced your defense for 3 turns or something. But fortunately, Scarlet and Violet put like an actual like what do you call it? Reasonable effect. Because I'm not going to be able
Yeah,
to backport that.
So
yeah, and it's still kinda Ursaluna, Hariyama, the Iron Hands things, and Donphan thing, I believe. I don't think anything else gets it.
Well, I blacked out.
nice, nice. Good job.
I got poisoned off a wild Spinnerack,
So
and I found a Bellsprout, but then he killed me, and I died from poison.
my rule of 3 for missing in Gen 1. I don't
Yeah,
think it's really a thing in Gen 2. I think they fixed
but I thought it
whatever
was
their
only a thing with Thunder.
randomness AI in Gen 2 is. I did get 2 tackle misses though, which seemed pretty uncharacteristic.
In newer generations, tackle is 100% accurate and stronger.
Stronger than 35? That's
Yeah,
on
it's 50 for some stupid reason in the future. Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
like it used to be poor man Scratch, and now it's actually better than Scratch.
Funny.
I wouldn't even say it's
Yeah,
poor
it's so
man
weird.
scratch. I'd just say it's the literal counterpart to scratch.
Yeah, I actually like how in Gen 3 they made that tackle, scratch, pound triple thing. I think it was very cute of them.
Oh, hold on. I need to fix
I have
that.
to heal at the center halfway through the gym just because of how low cross chop PP is.
For those of you
And
who are
also,
paying
the only reason we start with cross chop is because that was our egg move of choice.
those of you who are paying real close attention to my overlay, there were actually 2 Hariyamas on the overlay over top of each other.
Oh, I don't think I saved. Faulkner
No,
actually killed me.
What?
80% cross chop.
I missed cross. Oh,
It
I
it
did
sounds
save.
like this speed guy was really unprepared for all these battles.
What do you mean? How do I prepare a missing a cross chop? I was at full
By
HP.
being a higher level. Okay, I just glanced over at your stream. You were level 8. You did this to yourself.
Hey, no, 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 no,
Level
no. I don't want to
8.
hear this. Hey,
You hear this guy? This guy's complaining
hey,
about being knocked out. He's level 8.
no, dude. I only got knocked out because I missed cross chop. Look,
Battle more
if I
wild
can hit my
Pokemon.
shut up. It's a pain file fighting wild Pokemon as it is. With tackle and triple kick. It's a pain. I'm not doing it.
so
I'm
so
pull
fucking weird.
I'm
See
doing
this
the Ike
Pokemon with big
recommended
attacks.
strat.
Luck?
What? No. Getting something I don't want to tell Speed about until after he passes the area.
Okay.
Oh, you're getting Flash?
Nope.
Wait a minute.
I mean, that's definitely
What
the
could
thing
what
I
could you
would do.
even possibly be getting this early on?
Ike mentioned it, and I was like, oh yeah, that would be perfect.
It's totally what I would do. Use Flash.
Interesting. Good thing I picked up that extra potion. We seem to be a real damage magnet.
I did not
I
know there
mean,
were Ghastly here.
your HP is high, but your defenses are not.
I mean, that's usually the thing with like a lot of Pokemon with high HP. Usually one of the defenses is bad. Nice. Voided him.
Oh my god, it's the legendary Slowpoke from Slowpoke Well. It's ever
You
since
get
this happened
slipped,
to me
right?
for the first time several streams ago. It's now
Yep.
happened so many times afterwards.
This is why fighting type sucks before Gen 3. I mean, until
Agreed.
Gen 3, both bug and fighting types were like the joke types, honestly. Even in Gen 3 itself, I think it was more like in Gen 4 when they started being good.
What
But
could, what could Steve have possibly gotten before Faulkner that I didn't get? Like, I don't get it.
let's just say you already got it.
Yeah, you got it.
You can't get wait, you can't get Swift before Faulkner.
I literally never mentioned Faulkner.
Nah, it was for Boxy,
Oh,
yeah.
no, I was struggling on Faulkner because I kept missing, and you're like, I'm gonna get something that Speed's not gonna he's gonna pass right by it. I'm like,
Paul
what could he have gotten?
Paul Anthony, it is indeed in the slow level up group. It's technically part of the fluctuating group, but
Yeah,
the
fluctuating.
near level 100 requires more XP than the slow level up group, so we basically just made it slow.
Yeah, fluctuating is slow, erratic is fast. Just because of overall the amount of XP needed to level 100. It'll balance itself out. Hey, Steve, I found the legendary Slowpoke too.
Crazy, right?
I know. Did any of you guys know Slowpoke Well actually has Slowpokes in it? I legitimately did not know this because, like, you never encounter one.
The chances are very low, but yeah, you can find them.
That meta
Oh no.
that Metapod used tackle on me. How dare?
I gotta stop going into fights unprepared.
Guys, do you think you'll teach Whirlwind? Look at
That's
Speed just
not a replacement for anything. It
go,
literally learns Whirlwind.
going into every fight
Yep.
under leveled. It's actually kind of funny.
I mean, it's cool because
Rolling
it's like
kick.
he pushes you out of the ring, basically, like a sumo guy.
Hmm. So was Bugsy even that hard?
I mean, you'll find out.
Come on, you can share your secrets.
um, no, but it felt like his Fury Cutters were not doing more damage, which maybe he missed one? Because he took
I
4
mean,
hits, which
yeah,
was surprisingly a
your
lot.
the risk is fine. It was just a concern that because I thought you would only have tackle, it was gonna be like super annoying. But no, if you have Swift, it won't take that long to kill.
Well, I apparently don't have an Oddish yet. Really, Hoot Hoot?
I actually just realized you could actually talk to those twins from behind. I
This is a
never
first.
noticed that.
I literally got cut before my second encounter.
That's funny.
That's
Are you
never
getting
once happened to me.
are you getting good encounter luck in the bad way?
Yes.
Yeah, why couldn't you have gotten that luck for the cave instead? Actually, it's like the feeling when you hit the opponent, it lives in red health, but then the second attack crits. And you're like, that was a useless crit.
Oh, that happened to me so
Well,
much yesterday.
I see our number one use for Bubble Beam. Ghastly.
Speed might not be doing this because it's redundant, but I like doing it because it's still an upgrade.
Oh, you got headbutt?
Sure did. No,
Hmm.
you don't like doing that, but I found that I've actually been running out of Swift PP.
So you would get a move with less PP.
Correct.
Less PP, and you keep
It's
complaining about
twice
PP
as much
problems.
PP if you really think about it. Because now I got Swift and Headbutt.
Oh, okay.
I assume you grabbed that for selling, Steve.
Which one? Sweet Scent?
Yes.
Yeah, for selling.
Ah, okay.
I
Okay, because it's like, why would
oh,
you need that? Okay, okay.
oops. What was I doing? Oh, I already taught it. I'm stupid. I was looking for Headbutt. I was like, where'd it go?
Oh, we can learn Mud Slap. Oh, I could have just taught that for the gas.
Oh,
Oh
that's
well,
funny.
Bubble
That's
Beam still
exactly what I
works.
did. I figured that's what you would have done.
I thought
Yeah.
I knew we get Dig and Earthquake, but we rarely ever give our backports Mud Slap, so I just assumed we didn't.
I'm starting to think that I might not even use Bubble Beam.
I guess I used it for the Ghastly, and I did use it on one of the gym trainers as Kakuna.
If anybody's wondering why I haven't used Bubble Beam, look at my physical attack versus my special attack, and you'll understand why.
Dang it.
Darn it, terrible haircut. I only got a 1.
What hair is
I
he cutting?
I guess do you have something against the spinners or
Wait,
like I mean
what do you,
are they always disabled or something or not, or can they catch you?
Oh,
we don't disable spinners. In our opinion, we think that's cheating.
that's part of the game.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I was just asking because I mean, in that case, maybe you could use Bubble Beam for the Geodude spinner if you don't want to miss the cross chop miss.
Yeah.
You
I
could just use
remember
I
Bubble Beam.
feel like I feel like being able to handle random spinners that pop up, like it should be a part of the Pokemon skill.
I remember way back when I was a kid, there was one spinner I hated with a passion. In Gen 3,
Plus
there's
three.
a spinner with a Nakata like blocking a cave, and it really annoyed me. Like one of the beginning caves after that really big city.
Oh, Ninkata.
Yeah, there's a trainer
Oh,
in the
there is
grass, and
one
you can
bug.
never get by
Oh,
him.
I mean the there is a bug catcher in that forest with Ninkata. If you're talking about Gen
No.
3.
So in Gen 3, there is a big city, and then to the right there is a cave,
Oh
and
no!
north is a
Oh,
beach.
I know what
Yeah, that
that guy.
that one
Yeah,
is the one that has, yeah, the
I
whirlpool
know
and
that
the
guy.
Yeah,
Ninkata.
that
He's the
Nakata
guy that guards the repel.
so annoying.
In front of the repel. Yeah. The funny thing is, I never use repel in that grass because I'm hoping for an Abra, and
I
many times I actually
I
find
just
that guy.
I made a mistake. I made a really big mistake.
Well, I never use repels there because why would you use a repel through like 5 spots of grass?
I forgot this is Gen 2, and that bite is not physical.
Do you think this thing would actually learn bite in the real games? I don't think that's a sumo move, my friend.
I don't it was like knockoff or something. Dark.
Yeah, but actually,
Oh
but
yeah,
finally, is when knockoff was very little distributed, and he was one of the lucky guys. Actually, it's the
yeah,
main reason why Hariyama has a good niche in Gen 3.
yeah, yeah. That's why it got bites, just because knockoff is 60 power and it's a dark move. The closest was bite, which is 60 and it's dark. Like you may think, oh, just backport knockoff. Like I can only backport 3 moves, okay?
And
Like I can't
also,
Fuck
backport
no.
everything.
who the heck would
Fuck
want
knockoff.
knockoff? Like we have no special.
No, but like it's because the thing is, knockoff used to be balanced.
I
Like it
have
was
news,
very
guys.
weak,
Whitney's Milk
but it
Tank
has a huge
survives
utility.
cross chop.
What level?
Nowadays, there are
20.
moves like knockoff and skull that are just stupid. Like they should not hit that hard and be like the best option ever. I'm really happy they kind of nerfed skull in a way,
Oh,
and
darn it.
knockoff as well. But god damn it, those moves are stupid.
One piece of grass.
Hey, Steve, I actually remembered the Abra this.
I wasn't aware you forgot it.
I have a problem with remembering to buy the Abra.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him what I just did.
Hey, Ike, what'd he do?
Don't tell him.
Come on.
Don't tell
What did
him.
he do? Did you
Something
wait,
with Abra.
let me guess. Did you forget the Abra?
No. I'm
Did you
way,
forget the
way
squirt
past that.
bottle?
I've already beaten Whitney.
Something with Abra,
Did
but
you
not
forget
nothing.
Did you forget the squirt bottle?
I sure did.
Yes.
Did you went
Squirt
all the way
ball.
to Pseudo Widow?
I did. Guys,
Oh
a
my
second.
god.
Oh God, never mind. I was about to say,
Yeah.
finally a second target for Bubble Beam. Didn't even do half. No, don't tell Speed. Don't tell Speed this happened again. Oh my
No,
God.
like,
Did you
like yeah.
forget
Actually,
Abra?
No,
what I
something
was
even
saying is
worse.
that
Did you
like
forget
knockoff
to
used to
talk to
be.
the Did you talk to the wrong girl or something?
No, the spitter with the drowsy saw me.
You know what? Steve's been
Hypnosis.
telling me that guy never sees him.
You spoke it into existence. He never, ever battled me until you started mentioning it.
Eh. Is that kind of
But
like
like
the
yeah,
isn't that Oh, I know another instance of that. In Red and Blue, remember how I kept saying like I would struggle to pick up the underground ether, and then as soon as I mentioned it, you started struggling with it too?
Elixir?
the
I think it
elixir.
was the
Yeah,
elixir. It was
I
something. It
never.
was in
Okay,
yeah,
there. I only
an elixir
struggled
and
to
a
pick
nugget.
that up for one reason and one reason only. It was the super fast clicking speed. The moment I turned that super fast clicking speed off, it worked again. Oh no, my overlay bulk up doesn't want to show up.
Are you sure you're
Yeah, it
using the
was.
right mapper?
I updated the 2 things you sent me. Yes.
Well, hopefully well, what does bulk up show up as?
Uh, nothing.
It shouldn't
It,
show up as
it,
anything.
it does not show up in the overlay. Yeah, it's like it
I
doesn't
can
have a
I
move.
can I can figure that out for run 2. I can just look at what I just sent you. It's like a few lines. I can look at it after. Okay, I'm just letting you guys know, Espeon hurts.
No, I mean the thing, Annie. The thing is, the only kind of counter knockoff had were both Mega Stones actually and C moves, and they removed those. So from Gen 8 onwards, knockoff was like the spam button. You simply knock off everything. It was like the best move in like 90% of the cases. And
I
Scald
beat
is very similar.
I beat Rival 3 with 6 HP to spare.
When in doubt, knock off.
When in doubt, knockoff. Yeah, when in doubt, Scald everything. Like that move was it's so stupid. So like a move either needs to be powerful or has utility. It cannot have both of them and be this strong. Scald and knockoff are super strong for what they do. They should not be that good.
So we're not gonna tell Speed another mistake I made.
Like, what'd he do? Oh, God, okay.
Speed also made the mistake, so we're good.
Nice. Then we
It
will,
Oh,
we
wasn't
will wait
nothing.
it wasn't an
until they
enormous
realize.
mistake, so it's not a big deal.
I picked up Dig, but forgot to teach it.
Oh, okay, so you didn't make the mistake, but you made the mistake of not teaching it. Some may say worse.
He did not
Honestly,
pick
I
it
would
up.
say so, yeah.
I didn't pick it up, but luckily, when I went back for it, I was able to teleport back to the city, so it wasn't a huge time waste.
Uh-oh. The Haunter outsped and hit me with Curse.
Oh, bro, I had to 3-shot it with Bubble Beam. Sorry, 2-shot because the curse was the first shot.
It's a good thing he only has 4 Pokemon, too.
It's a good thing that 10 PP can knock out all of the Ghastlies and Haunters, and then I can just go back to refresh the PP afterwards. I still have one to spare just in case I get a Gen 1 miss.
Should I go into Morty with the Quick Claw or go get the Mint Berry? What would be a better idea?
Good question. I can only tell you
What would I do?
what I can only tell you what would make perfect sense, and I'm not going to help you.
Hey, come on. What happened to being friendly?
You know, I feel
I
like this
can
was made competitive a little bit ago.
I
By
can
who?
assure you I would go with the stupid quick law. I can assure you that.
Honestly, Quick Claw is just OP in Gen 2. You know how
Yeah.
in modern games it's 20%? In Gen 2 only, it's actually 23.
Wow.
So it's
Aha!
3 in 100 more likely.
I just got back-to-back quick claws.
That's definitely what I would do then.
And then
Oh, that's what Ike would have done. He would have just done the Ike strategy. Get good luck.
I got
Get good
back-to-back
luck.
quick claws on Haunter and Gengar.
Mm.
If I were to play that again, by that I mean the second run, I would absolutely not do that.
I mean, in modern generations, you can use, I think it's a 40% chance of Quick Claw with Slowbro and just use Belly Drum and win. You can try that.
8 HP short be fine.
No, see, here's the why I would do it differently. I was like 2 speed away from outspeeding the Haunter, so I would just be a higher
Hypnosis.
level.
Curse. Dude, Hypnosis and Curse.
Yeah, you're like 2 speed away from outspeeding the Haunter, so it's just worth going to pick up the Mint Berry and battling the trainers along the way.
I'm gonna go fight I'm gonna fight Haunter Lady here.
Yeah, I guess because you need to go, you can go to the lighthouse, right? At this point, there's nothing you are not gaining if you just
Yeah,
do.
honestly, I wonder if it might be more efficient to just do Lighthouse teleport back to Ecruteak.
No, I'm doing the 3 trainers along the way, or 4 trainers along the way to Mint Berry and then going back.
Because at the end of the day,
I'm just gonna
you need
I'm
to
just
do
gonna
that.
do it.
This is not happening to me. No way.
I mean,
Annie
I'm seeing
Annie
like
cursed
you
me.
could.
She said I was doing good, and I just used 7 Pokeballs on the Krabby, and I didn't catch it.
Nice.
You cursed me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to implement this in my next run. Just go ahead and do Lighthouse first.
Where are the Pokeballs I
And
just
then just
bought? They're not there. Oh my god, I bet you I couldn't afford them.
right, I've done that before.
Oh, that's even more embarrassing.
Well,
Maybe just
I
keep
bought
making
super potions.
let's
Did you
drop
buy
probably
31
the,
super potions?
No, I bought like 6 super potions because I thought they were great balls.
I'll probably say Super Bowls. I
Oh,
mean, you
that's
can probably hit Krabby once. It probably would survive. It has good defense.
You'd be surprised. Krabby may have great defense, but it has terrible HP.
Yeah, the HP is terrible, but we were in similar
no,
level. I guess
it lives
Trust
a
would
me,
give.
Swift.
there are so. Oh wait, really?
A
Yeah, I'm level
Hezbollah or something.
26 and
Wait, speed has
it
caught
lived
up
at
to me?
like
That's how bad this whole Krabby portion was? Krabby was the thing that held me back in this run. Not
well,
not
Steve,
Morty, Krabby.
didn't you hear what I just said I was doing?
What?
I'm doing Lighthouse before Morty.
Oh, okay. Boy, I was gonna say, man, if Krabby is the thing that held me back in this run, that would be horrifying.
A
Well,
horrifying thing.
well, you can stop peeing your pants. It's not a reality.
Annie, the third move is bulk up. It's
I was
basic.
gonna say
It's
no, go
basically
go.
curse without the speed drop.
Yeah, for some reason his overlay won't show it, but I can take a look at what I sent him and see if I can find the error.
Now that we've done
I
that,
forgot I probably just spelled the move wrong or something.
holy crap! I can still afford all the super repels. That's crazy. Super repels are cheap.
Impossible.
Like the random thing I was gonna say, let's drop probably the funniest fact I found about Hariyama. Do you know that it's actually harder to catch a Makuhita than a Hariyama?
No,
Really?
It has more chances to be caught in a ball a Hariyama than a Makuhita. It's one of those weird Pokemons that the first stage is actually harder to catch than the evolved form. It's so
Ima-
weird. I don't know why.
like
Imagine Ike telling me to ban bulk up in my Emerald.
the catch rate is low.
Yeah,
The number is
it's
lower.
higher. Like Hariyama has, I
No,
think
no,
it's
no, no, like
200.
255
And
catch rate. Oh yeah, okay, my bad. I was thinking the
yeah,
opposite. Yep.
Makuhita is a lower catch rate. It's so weird. I don't know why. It's so weird.
Hey,
Maybe because it's that first cave that you go into and it's got Makahita in it,
darn.
and they're like, hey, we'll give them a
This
break
will be
later in the game, but not now.
this will be too OP for
Hey,
this will be too OP for the players to have.
Hey, Steve, I just realized at level 27, Dig does not one-shot the Gengar.
I actually knew that because level 26 it doesn't one shot the Gengar either.
Yeah, and it's actually lower. It's so weird.
Yeah,
I don't even know if it's the only Pokemon with that, but it's the only one I know. Maybe there are more, but it's the only one I know. I also
makes
know
me
about
wonder.
the funny thing with Mario and Azurill, but that's not a catchphrase thing.
It makes me wonder if it's worth on the Ghastly using a turn one bulk up and just hope for no curse.
Quite frankly, I would
Alright.
only do that if I had the berry.
I mean, if you outspeed, I think it's worth because at the end of the day, you
Honestly,
can
You have
fast
to have the
reset and
berry if
change
you go
your
with that
objective.
strat.
I think
Mm.
actually I think that's a good idea because if in my next run I'm gonna do Lighthouse first, I can get the berry on the way. So then I can use a free bulk up on Ghastly as long as it doesn't use curse.
All right. Well, I am not getting hit by hypnosis, so I'm just gonna do this real quick.
No,
Huh?
what fart are you? Oh, Chuck, Chuck. I'm stupid.
No, no. +4, not strong enough to knock out Poliwrath.
With cross chop.
+4 with
Maybe
120
we should.
You are
physical.
you are level 29.
I'm about the same level as Steve.
+4.
I
Hey,
mean,
when is
Polygon
it we
has a
get?
difference.
Hey, Ike, when is it we get access to?
Holy crap! That's the first I've ever seen that happen. Primeape used Rage, and then it didn't use Rage the next turn. I understand it's not required. I understand that. I just never seen it happen.
I'm out of potions.
Oh man, if only someone didn't. If only somebody had bought an accidental bunch of full super potions like this guy.
Well, Steve, you
Of
know I buy
Uh,
potions on purpose. I bought. I think I didn't buy too many. I only bought like 3.
don't worry, I'll fix that mistake next run. I won't buy all these accidental potions.
Hey, you want potions?
Nope.
Yeah, you do.
Potions were a mistake. They should have been great balls.
Why would you buy 6 great balls when the lure ball exists?
Cause I used 6 balls to catch the Krabby, and I didn't catch it. My bag has not been
Hmm.
great this game.
You know, since I forgot the mint berry, I'm actually going to equip bitter berry for Chuck, just in case I get hit with dynamic punch.
Hey Steve, do you know in that spot is Suicune?
I do know.
Yes,
If I
you do.
dig the tree or if I cut the trees to the south of me, yeah, I
Yeah,
did know that.
stupid
So
Suicune.
detect? No.
Oh wait, I'm not gonna have enough
Hey
HP
Steve, I don't know what
for
you're talking about.
a
I don't
dragon
know what you're
rage.
talking about. I just one shot the polygraph at +6, and you said you couldn't.
4 +4. I didn't knock it out +4 because I thought 4 was gonna be overkill.
Oh,
So you didn't hear me?
no, I did. I was just trying to mess with you.
Okay.
Hey, don't tell Scott we're using the bike. He won't approve.
Yeah. I figured
He
out
never
the
uses the bike in Gen 2?
No, he bans it.
through
Why?
through sheer force of testing, I
He
found out the bike basically saves approximately 7 minutes.
You'd have if you're pretty good at it. I think it's just because the bike is just I don't know, like it controls differently from Gen 1, if you know what I mean. And
Yes.
I think he just doesn't feel like he'll be good at it, so he just bans it. I mean, he's basically the Van Man treatment.
You
I
know,
think it's probably because he doesn't want to mess up the timings for the different bikes because in Gen 1 he's definitely going to use the bike, so maybe he doesn't want to mix them both or
the
something.
Gen 1 bike is so
I
much
kind of get it.
harder than the Gen 2 bike. The problem is the Gen 2 bike is so much harder to perfectly control like one by one movement. Like
Yeah.
like I
I
can
mean,
control
he
going left, right, up and down in very wide open spaces easily. But when I have to go in like the cave in Mount Silver, moving one space is really difficult.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
think he bans the bike for Platinum too, which I don't even understand. Like, Sinnoh runs at such a slow and crappy frame rate. The bike actually just helps even on 4 times speed. Like, I hope he uses the bike on
Does
that
that
higher speed.
does that game have the two different bikes, acro and whatnot?
Uh, No,
That's
that's
insane.
Hoenn. In
Yeah.
Sinnoh though, the bike, it's one bike, but it has like different gears. So it's like there's a slow gear that's easier to control, and then there's like a high gear that's faster but hard. It's like they combined both bikes in one.
See, I would ban the bike, or I would ban the faster bike.
I
I
don't
mean,
know
the
why you
thing is,
would. I feel like
mhm.
for shorter movement, I actually think the mock bike is easier. Just because you start off slow, then go fast. So for
For
making small movements, the mock bike is actually easier.
so, Ike, because
I
you're
mean,
about to see me do my
technically,
new patented
yeah,
go pick up the protein, then talk to the guy strat.
the protein.
Well, I always pick up I before I was having the hardest time remembering to talk to that guy. He's so hard to remember. He's very forgettable.
Uh, you always told me you just held A the whole
Yeah,
time.
well, you know what? That strategy really works for the first one, and then for the second one, I just forget.
The Renegade guy.
Holy crap! Level 22 coughing survives a return. Oh, that's gonna
You
really
literally
mean.
need the bike for progression. Yeah, he uses it for cycling road, obviously, but like he just doesn't do it for the rest. But next week when we do the Xerneas backport, Steve and I will be using the bike. Well, I'm assuming he would. I mean,
It's on Gen
every other
2.
person I know uses Gen 2 bike. I think Mac does it, Squidgy uses the bike, Snowy uses the bike. He's like the only one that doesn't for 2. I wonder how long until he caves in and uses it. So, I don't know.
Well, at this point, he set a precedent. I don't think he will
I mean, he
start.
did set a precedent with the Gen 1 bike. He only changed his mind on it because of my Porygon. I'm sorry, the P word run. I don't mean to swear like that.
What the heck? I just took so much damage from the wild electrode.
Wait, actually, when you did Gen 2, you never used the bike?
I think in Gen 2, there's no reason to not use the bike. I get when you get the running shoes in Fire Red, maybe on Gen
Yeah,
and Emerald can be
yeah.
because it can get very fast and the running shoes are good enough. But I don't know. In Gen 2, I think I would use it, I suppose, the bike.
Well, the running shoes will help with like shorter distances, yeah, but Gen 3 has a much bigger overworld too. I still think it's worth practicing and getting good at it.
Honestly, yeah, I believe the bike in Gen 3, if you are able to master it, you can save a lot of time
I
because
don't know
it's
whether I
so
prefer
fucking
Acro or
fast.
Mach Bike because the Acro Bike does let you get access to more rare candies, and it is somewhat easier to control than Mach Bike, at least for most people, but I don't know. Kind of a tough one. Damn it, Douglas.
Thing is,
Spinner Douglas caught me.
I
Yeah, he
believe
caught
the
me too.
acrobike, the acrobike is not faster than the running shoes. Are they the same or something, or it's just my imagination?
I'm pretty sure Acro Bike is faster than running.
Holy crap!
Like
If we
I think acro is not faster than running shoes, but maybe it's my imagination, just my idea. I don't know. I never checked. But the only
You
times,
rarely
yeah.
use
Mhm.
the bike because you're used to running shoes. Interesting observation. Seismic toss. No.
I actually thought about it,
It's
if
like
we didn't get like cross chop as an egg move, I would actually think that cross chop would not be a terrible move against the Jasmine.
I mean, considering it's the best Gen 2 fighting move, so it was like the best when it was invented here. So like, yeah.
Uh, Price was harder than he needed to be because I ran out of cross chops and I had to defeat the Piloswine with Swift. I mean,
Crap!
it's not my fault. I missed 2 cross chops in a row on the Dugong.
What the heck? The Steelix just got 2 defense drops on me.
Mm.
With Iron Tail.
Right, back to back defense drops. That was nuts.
Imagine if in Sky Pillar you were required to get to the top floor for the second time of the story. Oh god, the cracked floors with
What
Mach Bike. I couldn't do that on 1 time speed either.
the bike?
It's just so fortunate when you go up there the first time the floor isn't cracked.
Oh, when I was a
If it
kid,
was,
I literally I spent hours upon hours getting to the top of that
They they
Rayquaza
abs-
tower.
they absolutely changed that because it was mandatory in Emerald. I'm so sure of it.
I had the blue one. Sapphire.
Like they never wanted people to need to have a specific bite to progress the story, so they changed that. I'm so sure of that. Like in my chat, actually, they had a funny theory. It's like, no, the sky pillar is fine. It's when Rayquaza angry flies off, like those cracks appear because he's angry. That's why in the second time there are the cracks, and it's like, hey, this could actually make some sense.
This muck is so bulky.
So Steve is a couple trainers ahead of me, it sounds like. Can I get return now? Oh yeah, I can.
I think you might have been able to get return the moment you get fly.
Probably, yeah, but
That's my
yeah.
default. If I can't get return before Whitney, then I have to get it after fly.
May as well buy my vitamins here while I'm here. Alright, I can use 3 proteins. Actually, you know what? I'd rather get carbos, so I'm gonna get 3 carbos. Since we always have the Pokerus in our crystal backport runs, using vitamins earlier on will actually make more of an impact. Dang it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Gen 3 bike is harder than Gen 2 bike. Like, I'm surprised, like, at some point he decided to unban Gen 2 bike. So I think the Gen 3 one's harder to control.
Okay, so I think the key to this battle is do that.
And it's not just from
Oh,
me being on 3 times speed. Like, these runs are on 4 times speed.
that was embarrassing.
I think the only reason I was kind of starting to learn the Gen 3 bike was because I needed Solar Beam for specific months, and you need the Mag bike for that. That's when I was
Uh,
thinking, oh yeah, maybe I could learn how to use this bike. It's the only time I was considering it. Especially because I really feel I can make Houndoom super good in Gen 3, but I need RNG and the bike thing.
why did
Oh,
I not teach return?
this isn't Mimikyu where that increases my accuracy. That might have been a lapse in
No, bulk
strategy.
up does not raise accuracy. That's
Yeah,
hard
I
clause.
know, but I was like, oh, I can just use a free bulk up here on coughing because my accuracy will go up, and even if he uses smokescreen, no big deal.
Yeah, and then you use smokescreen.
Yep,
Mm.
it made the
Smoke
fight
screen.
so
But yeah,
much
Granite
harder.
Cave and Hoenn is the most out of the way. Honestly, that rare candy just straight up doesn't exist to me because you have to go over those cracked floor tiles on the mock bike. I just straight up pretend that candy doesn't exist. I've only ever gotten it one time for my very first Emerald run when I did Aggron about 2 years ago. I'm not kidding. That rare candy took me 10 minutes.
I think it's faster just to do the league again and get more
Yeah.
levels.
Dude, this guy's the P word just used try attack and froze me.
That's awesome. At least in this game, you can unfreeze. Hey,
Yeah.
did you know Cross Chop has
That's
600 power against Sneasel?
it's okay,
Four
Steve. I
times a
got
week.
screen too.
Let me guess, you did not one-shot the coughings.
Oh, you don't one shot him?
I'm asking you if you want. I could. So early on, I could not one-shot a level 23 coughing with return. So I'm like, okay, well that means for the level 30 coughing guy, I'm definitely going to bulk up.
I just used one. I don't know if it was necessary. But I mean, the Weezing
Oh,
survived a dig.
100% necessary.
I really wish you can escape rope out of the video tower.
Interesting. I just heard my cat fart.
What the heck, dude?
It's not something
That's
you
the kind
normally
of stuff you
hear.
think that's the kind of stuff you think of saying during a stream. Like,
I
oh yeah,
thought it
I think
was
my cat
I thought
just
it was really
dragged his ass
interesting.
on the carpet. Oh hey Speed, did you hear? My cat dragged his ass on the carpet.
That would be a problem.
My cat is in heat.
The Golbat used supersonic.
Yeah, I set up one bulk up on the Golbat
Uh-oh.
and I hit myself 3 times from the Confuse Ray.
I'm I was actually getting low on health because I hit myself.
Well, then just stop.
Okay, I'll remember that. Thank you.
You're welcome. The advice. See, Ike, I'm helpful sometimes.
I'm helping.
I told
So
him not
far,
to
I
hit
haven't
himself.
used any of the bikes for either Solar Beam or the Route 119 candy. Dude, the Route
Have you?
119 candy is not that hard to get, even with Acrobike. It takes you just fly to Fortree and it takes like 20 seconds. Well, if you know what you're doing.
Well, I mean,
But
I do guess.
since I started using Mach Bike more over Acrobike, I haven't really gotten that candy as
I mean, if I were doing stuff for time, because of these races, I've pretty much learned that if you can learn the faster bike, you will eventually need to learn the faster bike. So there's just no point in not using the faster bike. Just unfortunate. Don't worry, Ike didn't
oh
hear
my
that.
god, get in the stairs.
I mean, especially in this
I
game where
actually
you can use
I
the bike in
actually
that mode.
Steve, I actually had to dig out of the underground because I got poisoned and I'm completely out of potion again.
No full. You didn't pick up all the full heals. You didn't pick up all the full the one full restore.
Where is the one for? Oh, the one at Lake of Rage. I never get that.
What? That
I've
thing.
gotten it a few times, but that whole area is just so out of the way. Like I just I hate going through that long maze of
Wait, do you
trees.
not get the candy?
I haven't even honestly for these backports, no. Never really gotten that
Well,
candy.
I figure it's just free to go that way because you can fly back to the Lake of Rage after you pick up the candy. It's just straight up
Yeah,
free.
I get that, but I just hate going through that maze.
I mean, I get so because of you, I stopped picking up the elixir, but
I mean,
not
the
getting the
elixir's
candy
just
is
not
just
that help. The
ridiculous.
elixir just isn't that helpful with how many max elixirs you get.
Well, if you just do a little bit of extra walking, you can pick up a third max elixir after Rapidash Girl. If you
Yeah.
defeat Rapidash Girl before you enter the in dang it the cave um Victory Road. Before you enter Victory Road, there's a Rapidash Girl. Instead of going north to go into Victory Road, you go south, and then there's a Max Elixir right in the like tree-ish area. And since you've already beat her, it's not that far out of the way.
Hey, I don't know if Scott knows this, but you can actually dig in the underground where the director is for escape rope. I don't know if like Scott or anyone else knows that, but I only learned that recently.
From me.
Yeah, from Steve. The first time in a long time, he's the one that teaches me something.
You're welcome. I'm a bit shocked I haven't taught over cross chop yet. I'm starting to wonder if I should
Honestly,
actually
I'm not really
consider
that shocked
PPing.
either. It's like, what other fighting move is there? Like, I'm planning on teaching close combat.
I'm just kind of curious if I should consider PP upping it later. Why would you use a move that actively makes you worse when you can just
Uh,
not have 20 power and use the
all
one
right, here's the
that has a
difference.
high
Here's the
crit rate?
difference. All right, here's the difference. One, it doesn't miss, and two, it has more power, and three, why is lower defense going to screw you up? These trainers are just pathetic.
Well, it's the lower special defense.
Yeah, but I've gotten resets in this run just from cross chop.
I will not
Like
lie.
eight. Like
There have been a
what's
few of
the point
those.
in a what's the point of a high crit move if you miss 20% of the time? Like, is it really a high crit move if some of those moves you just straight up miss? Like, think about it.
I love how you talk about missing and it's like you just created two misses for my cross chop.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all.
Seriously, the bike in Gen 2 is not that bad.
So I guess in these games you really do need to buy full heals.
You don't
I
have to
mean,
buy
not
them.
buy
You can
them.
Something like
find
that.
You get
a lot of them.
you get you can find a lot of them. It's not the full heals I have a problem with healing because I have to heal this. Oops, I have to heal this thing a lot. Dude, stop falling in the hole. I fell
It's
down
like
the wrong hole by mistake.
Because like it's something I notice. I never buy any of those healing items in Gen 1 or 3.
I'm like the only guy who solo runs these games who actually buys potions every time. I'm like the only one that does that.
It's just you
I
don't
think I
need them so
only
often.
like I only buy super potions in Search Town and the soda pops
But
in Gen
but
3
but
Nemerup.
why buy those super? It prevents you from getting a third vitamin.
Yes, the third vitamin when you have to go into fights at lower health because you used your one free super potion on the ground.
I disagree entirely because most of the time the free items I can pick up off the ground are adequate enough healing.
Yeah, but I'm not willing to accept that risk. I've had runs where I would buy my 6 super potions and I'd run out of them.
I think the
Surge
need
Town.
the need the need of potions is directly correlated with
Yes,
the speed of your Pokemon. I kid you not, that I think that's entirely the reason.
like Annie,
It's just
I
always
think it's
a
called. hmm, So I think it's called Vermilion Town, but because I'm Spanish, I'm more used to the Spanish name of the town. So when I don't
what is it?
know the exact, I don't know. It's actually the name color Ciudad Carmín in Spanish. So when I don't remember the name, I say insert gym leader team and town.
Hey, you know,
Have you
that's
ever
not a bad
so
strat.
Ike, have you ever visited the Erica Town?
Erica Town, yeah. Ciudad Zulona in
Dude,
Spanish.
I just got paralyzed again.
I actually
Oh
did
my god.
too. I had the paralyzed cure berry from the very beginning of the run, and that's where I used it.
All right.
I kid you not, I am actually now planning on grabbing the second paralyzed cure berry.
Like at least from Gen 1, I think I do know the English names, but for Gen 2 onwards, no freaking idea usually. If I know them, it's because I've been playing the game a lot of times. Like Mahogany
All
Town
right, I'm back.
sounds super weird to me.
Oh, come on.
Holy crap, I
Cross
just
chop.
made it to the
Get your
second
high.
paralyzed cure berry without the need to to, to battle any extra trainers. I still don't know what I'm going to use my PP-ups on. I'm just grabbing them to grab them.
It's called Vermilion City. Surge isn't good enough to have a town named after him.
He's a war veteran. He's supposed to have something. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. When he crits Thunderbolt, even Pokemon that resist Thunderbolt are scared of him.
Except Diglett.
He is a war
I don't
veteran. I
know.
don't know. They
Surge
probably gave them the town.
Surge has
Oh
caused
my
me a
god.
lot more resets than a lot of other gym leaders have.
Yeah, Pink Bow would have been
Like
nice, yeah.
Surge has caused me more resets than Giovanni,
I'm having to do this fight paralyzed. Just
right?
because, oh yeah, I did not buy enough emergency healing items and I'm out. Honestly, I'm just trying to avoid leaving the gym to use the center, but I might just have to.
I'm level 43. This feels like a real lapse in judgment.
For Claire.
I'm level 43 in general, and I'm about to go skip all of the league training.
Oh, I'm 43 fighting Claire.
Well,
Good luck with
Wait,
Will.
no, healing wasn't the issue. Like, all right, I need to get that. I need to get that paralysis cure berry. What's the way down? I
bulk
think it
ups may be too
was.
confident. Luckily, I grabbed the second paralyzed cure berry, so I'm not necessarily too worried about on Lance.
Uh, I need to learn what the way down here is without seeing
Left side,
trainers.
hug the entire left side. Start at the very top, fly to the top, go to the entrance of the cave, and hug the whole left side.
Got it.
You're
I
welcome.
didn't even freaking knew that guy had an illegal pigeon. What the fuck?
Dang it, spinner.
Yeah, there's two spinners along the way to the paralyzed cure berry. I luckily was able to avoid both.
Illegal
So
PG guy.
here's the max elixir that I pointed out. So technically, I don't need to grab that other elixir because that third max elixir is available.
All right, so oh, that's the mist. Oh, the paralysis cure berry is the one by the cave.
Yes, you just keep hugging the left. Do not stop going left.
Got it.
I don't know why I had some imagination that there was a rare candy in that lake. I don't know why.
Well, guys, I've just picked up my
There,
first upgrade in a very, very long time.
there is going to be a lot of improvement in Run 2.
Oh yeah. I just literally bragged
Well,
that I picked up an upgrade over Dig, and then what did I not do? I did not use the upgrade.
That's
I
funny.
always assume in that case, actually, it's just they simply level down Lance. Lance originally has Dragonites. He's gonna have Dragonites. It makes sense. In those 3 years, they evolved. They did not devolve. Basically, it's just like a gameplay thing, in my opinion.
There we go. Claire's dead.
Are you sure it's not the Koga thing where Koga gives all of his backup Pokemon to his daughter, and then Lance doesn't just give all his backup Pokemon to Claire?
Backup Pokemon.
Well, all
I
his
mean, at
backup
least
Pokemon are all the Dragonairs.
uh, like at least that makes some more sense than the stupid theory. Oh no, Lance uses
Well,
the
the
rocket
Ko
thing,
the
and
Koga one makes perfect sense to me because it's his daughter, and
yeah.
therefore he gives all of his backup Pokemon to the daughter because he's using the real Pokemon for his real job at the Elite Four.
Oh yeah, the real level 47 Dragonite.
I'm not gonna lie, that might be the first time that has happened in any backboard ever. Sorry, any Gen 2
What?
run ever. I just lost to Will.
Well,
Not even Shuckle you lost to Will?
Nope.
Dang. You should be embarrassed.
Every one of Will's Pokemon appears to have Psychic, and it's really annoying.
Ah yes, the Psychic Elite Four member with Psychic.
Every one of them has Psychic, and unfortunately, they all seem to survive a hit. Crit. This is unbelievable.
Good thing I remembered Dratini this.
Oh, the special drop, thanks. I can't believe
I'm just gonna fight do any of you guys remember what level we get close combat?
let me check.
46.
I think it's 46, okay. I'm
Oh,
thinking of fighting the optional trainers here just to get 46. I say as I skip the trainers, but the better trainers are up ahead.
this
Like
is
the cool trainers here have really good stuff.
this is like how this is so embarrassing. Like this is I mean, Will's almost as bad as Gen 1 Bruno. This is just incredibly embarrassing.
Gen 2 Bruno's better than Gen 1 Bruno.
Ah, Steve using the eye ways.
Did he get
Ah,
a
yeah.
freeze with Ice Punch?
No,
No.
he got a lucky miss from the opponent, and so he won.
Nice.
He used a lovely Kismet.
Like lovely kiss miss, and he moved on. It's
Yep,
like yes,
you know, the Ike method.
the Ike
It's
way.
called the Ike strategy.
Ike, I just realized I could have made that way better on myself.
Did it? Hey, Steve, did you get Earthquake?
Yes.
Is it helping?
No.
I'm actually gonna hold on
It's
to
got
Dig
less
just for the free escape
it's got less
ropes for
power
now.
than return, so you really only need to use it in cases where it's super effective.
I'm just gonna hold on to Dig for the free escape ropes. 'Cause maybe in the next run, if I can just avoid using escape ropes, I could use the money for more potions.
I don't
All
like the
right,
way I've
close
handled this
combat.
Elite Four. I think it's gone very, very bad for me.
I mean, are you kidding? Dig does not one-shot a Haunter 11 levels lower than it.
Ah, he did it too. He forgot to teach Earthquake after talking about picking up Earthquake. Yeah, I did it too.
I never even got Earthquake.
Oh, that seems like a
Remember
mistake.
I asked you, does it help? And you're like, no.
Well, it doesn't help now. It might help later.
I'll take my chances.
I think it's
Hunter,
because
okay,
flag.
okay. Axu said the reason it lived was because Meganium set up a reflect.
No way! I lost to Bruno because of a cross chop miss.
Oh,
Ironic. That's
remember,
ironic.
remember close combat?
Did
So
you? Oh, hey
someone
Steve.
slapped this guy.
Steve, you're literally jinxing me. I literally lost to Will.
What do you mean? I got 7 resets on Will. You're gonna get more.
I got the Executor crit me with Psychic.
I got 7 resets on Will. Good luck with that.
Are you gonna get real mad if I say second try?
No, because I think 1 or 2 levels would make all of the difference in the world against Will.
Most likely. Hmm.
Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna one-shot Umbreon. Oh my god, did
I.
I just
Hmm.
I literally just
You do one
I
shot the
just iked
Umbreon.
Karen.
Oh,
You
that's
got a sand
fair.
attack miss.
I mean, considering you're one of the very few mons that can actually one-shot Umbreon.
No, I can't. I set up the bulk up just in case. Speed'll tell me if he can one-shot
Oh, you
Umbreon.
gotta be kidding.
I mean, I do believe you have a chance because Umbreon has lower physical defense, and
You
the
know
thing
what?
is,
You know what? Having
yeah,
a move that Umbreon is weak to probably would have allowed me to one-shot it. You're probably right.
the thing is, only Cross Chop and Mega Horn are the physical moves that can actually hit super effective Umbreon. So
Interesting.
there's there's a chance.
This is I know it makes sense, statistically, but the fact that cross chop is neutral and Aerodactyl just feels wrong.
Canada. Actually, what feels wrong is Aerodactyl being weak to electric.
He's the one that taught me Rock is not immune to electric as a kid.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, I beat Will on the third try. You know what the
Congrats.
strat was?
Don't suck.
Get +2 on the Zatu, live 2 psychics, and sweep.
Oh, you mean the strategy that I used? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Axios says, well, other than Mega Horn and Cross Chop, Umbreon is also weak to Ursaring's return.
All right, close combat, one shot the fortress.
Oh, yes, the fortress, the Pokemon I was really scared of. Thank you for informing me.
I can't believe Steve. You know what? Steve really loves his inaccurate moves. Like he'd rather use cross chop than close combat. Close combat doesn't even do recoil damage, yet he still hates it.
It lowers my stats.
Is this young Steve bias coming in? Ask anybody who plays with good Pokemon. They love moves like close combat and Brave Bird.
Well, they're for one-time uses. They don't have to.
Hey Steve, I just one shot the Machamp and I didn't even miss. I didn't even miss.
Someone slap this guy. Wait, I one-shot the Machamp. It was the Onyx that knocked me out.
Okay, Steve, you deserve to be shamed for that. Come on.
I deserve to be shamed for what I just did.
I one shot Umbreon.
This is just embarrassing. It's like I forgot how to play the
Yeah,
game because Ike's watching me.
like I was so sure close combat would one shot the Umbreon.
I mean, I did another first. Another embarrassing first. I didn't get the SS ticket.
He tried to sneak in.
Yeah.
You,
I tried to sneak my way past the guard. Turns out he's good
You
at
should
his job.
you should pick Body Slam.
all right, where am I? All right, so I think the plan is use 1 or 2 bulk ups on Gyarados and sweep with return.
I wish it were that easy.
Yeah, I get Axio probably with a good
Plus
physical
3.
attacker, but like the super effective moves themselves are basically those two.
All right, I'm gonna close combat Aerodactyl. You know, you talk about the defense drop being bad, but since I used those bulk ups, it only really harms my special defense.
Dang it!
Plus 3 return one shots all his Dragonite.
Magnemite guy is the worst.
Yep, dude, Lance was freaking easy.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can inform now that
the
you've
Gyar
already defeated him. I can inform you that 1 bulk up is not enough.
Yeah, I used 3. Although I did get a quick claw on the Charizard, but he probably would have just used wing attack, and I had +2 in defense. I think
He
I would have
does.
lived.
He does use wing attack.
Yeah, the thing is, you can set up on the Gyarados free.
All right,
Like Hyper Beam is gonna do shit, and Surf is gonna do shit.
I did my patented make sure that Kenya tests the leftovers to make sure they're not poison.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting leftovers from the thing.
You are stealing that Spearow.
So it's awesome. I'm not giving it.
I'm not giving it back. I'm a rocket guy now.
This Spearow, it can carry a full-grown man. It's clearly special. Whoever the other guy who needs the male doesn't deserve it.
Actually, Annie, now that you bring that up, they actually changed Charizard Shiny, but it gets referenced in Smash Bros. And it's considered both a reference to Aerodactyl and Gen 2 Charizard, so it kind of makes sense in a way.
Hey, Ike, I'm about to do something cool. Watch. Give it about a minute.
Oh, is he about to do the dark cave in the dark? Or rock
Hey, I
tunnel in the
missed
dark?
Magnemite guy. I missed Magnemite guy. Get in there.
How dare you skip Magnemite guy? I had to battle him.
Well, I would have been just fine. I had close combat. Oh my god, get in the cave.
Yeah, this thing of learning the cave by memory, it's something I did as a kid, but I wouldn't have any idea right now how to do
I
it.
know what it is like with the lights on.
But as a kid, I had to remember because I was no fucking way I
There we
was gonna
go.
use Flash. I was not gonna use a stupid Flash, so I
Did you
remember
see it,
it by
Ike?
heart. Yeah,
Steve won't
that
ever do it. He says
that's
it's too
something
hard.
with
It
practice. You
saves
need practice for that.
so little amount of time.
Hey, if I win by 7 seconds, then you know what you have to do next time.
No, I
I
mean
have
there.
just done
I mean it's
another incredibly embarrassing thing.
Oh my god.
I
like
lost to
it's
Sabrina.
it's super obvious. Gyarados, Charizard, and Aerodactyl are not Dragon types because it's Gen 1. If they were created nowadays, they would be. It's so obvious.
Guys, this is just
What the? I
this
for
is
some
just
reason thought this was Bugsy's gym.
I I can't believe this. Just unbelievable.
What happened?
I've lost to Sabrina twice.
How?
I'm slower than her Pokemon and Psychic do more than half.
What level are you?
52.
Oh, I'm 53. I'm
Oh,
about to fight Erica, so I'll
congratulations. I
probably be
hope your one
54.
level of speed is going to make all the difference.
What's the Espeon speed?
I don't know. I beat her. Took 3 tries.
Oh, gee, how helpful you are.
You know what the strategy was?
Ike?
No. Well, partially. The strategy
Partially,
was
right?
have the Espeon not use Psychic on turn 1, instead use Sand Attack, and then Ike the way the rest of it.
My fucking
Boo.
god. That sounds so weird. Let's hope they use that. Let's hope they use Sand Attack as a new strategy.
Hey, wait a minute. Technically, you don't have to fight Sabrina at the second Kanto gym.
Look at this guy
I'm just gonna go
learning
straight to
from
Misty.
his teammate. Come on, man. How dare
I'm
you?
just gonna save Sabrina for later.
How dare you? This is not fair. How, see, he keeps. It's not fair that he keeps learning. This is ridiculous.
Hey, remember in the randomizers, you're like, oh man, Ice Beam is a range. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot we can get Ice Beam. Let me go get it. And you're like, no, stop doing this.
It just doesn't
It
make.
was
It
funny.
feels like if you win, it's because of these minor things that I keep telling you.
Espeon is 115 speed. Okay, so right now I'm 2 speed away. I'm pretty much never outspeeding Alec.
SP of my beloved.
Uh, I think
Guys,
Espeon's
guys,
kind of overrated.
I don't think we're hitting the under.
It's
What
my
makes you
favorite
think that?
It's my favorite evolution.
Actually, what's my favorite evolution is Jolteon.
Mine is Vaporeon
May I ask why?
Hey guys, did you
because
know?
of how good it is in Gen 1. Not because I have so I don't have a favorite because I like them. I have a favorite because of how it plays in Gen 1.
Well, I've played all 5 of the evolutions in Leaf Green. I mean, technically Vaporeon was the best, but that's literally because Brock hardwalls Jolteon. It's the only reason.
Uh-huh.
But Espeon and Umbreon, like Umbreon
Whoa,
especially, like
whoa, whoa,
I think
whoa, whoa. Jolteon has more problems than just Brock. Every single Rhydon and the Rhyhorn in the game is like, well, what do I do now? Double kick it? Yeah, that's gonna work.
it just looks cooler. But then again, I hate all the evolutions. Their
Yeah,
stats are horrible.
I think they all play horribly, but I think that Vaporeon plays the best. But again, if it's based on looks only, then yes, Jolteon.
When in
I will
doubt, become
say,
Supreme.
Starmie actually lives a return.
Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. How did you pass me up?
I skipped Sabrina.
Oh, right.
Remember, you can fight them in any order. Technically, I think you could do blue as your first Kanto leader.
That's not true at all.
What do you mean? True.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think how I'm right.
I think you can do them in any order.
Hold on.
Lap.
I'm thinking. Um, you technically don't need the.
All right, I'm gonna go do Sabrina. All right, I'm at 115, so I'm gonna. Oh, spinner. I'm hoping the spinner gets me a level because right now I'm speed tying the Espeon.
Okay, now that you pointed out, yes, you could do it in any order, but it would be ludicrous to do it that way.
Well, I'm gonna speed tie the Espeon.
Really, it's all tied to the power plant. It's not really tied at all to the gym leaders.
All right, return one shots the Espeon.
I used to
One
think
shots Mr. Mime.
you could only get the machine part after talking to the rocket, but I guess
It
not.
it would one shot
I
Alakazam if it
agree.
did use the turn one reflect.
I agree, Knight or Ike.
Oh my god.
I also used to believe that you had to talk to the rocket in order for him to reveal the machine part was there.
Yeah.
Technically in the remakes, that's actually what you have to do. Yeah, in
It's
Heart
probably
Gold, if
because
you
of
don't
that.
talk to the rocket grunt on the bridge, the part just doesn't spawn.
Surge is really annoying because pretty much every one of his Pokemon outspeed you, and they all know Double Team.
Shadow, the reason they're doing that is because YouTube is greedy. Like that's something
No,
they actually do.
you were supposed to kill the Snorlax.
Why?
I don't
Hey,
know.
that's mean.
It
Just
doesn't.
run away so he's spared.
It doesn't give good
But
XP.
Steve,
No, we
who
must
on
kill that.
okay, the only thing I see that outspeeds is this Electro
Okay,
We
well,
must
and
kill
the other
Saber
Electrode.
it
before
felt
it
like
ruins
everything
everything.
was faster than me.
I just got that.
Guys, we've officially hit the over. Feels bad.
Yeah, I think we overestimated this.
Hey guys, Earthquake 400% power on Macargo.
I think it's just because it's a slow. If it was a little bit faster or not slow growth rate, I guess this Pokemon would be very good.
Well, there's a lot of time to cut out by just doing slightly more training in the second run.
Yeah, I need to I need to stock up on more healing. I know Steve's not going to do it, but that's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, that's right. In the original game, that's Janine. In the remake, they move her.
Did they give
Like
her
I
real
don't know.
Pokemon? Or did
I don't
Koga
know
steal
what.
them all?
No, she still has some trash Pokemon, but
So Koga kept all the
but
good ones for himself. Got it.
it's kind of funny because I do believe they just did that as a way to subvert our expectations because we all knew The real Janine was on the left, so they put her in the middle, expecting us to think, "Oh, I know the trick."
In Heart Gold Soul Silver, they put her in the middle.
Yeah, that's why. And I want to believe it's because of that. They wanted to play with the expectations. Like for a newcomer, it makes the most sense that she's in the middle. But for the old school people, they probably do,
Yeah.
ah, gotcha.
Yeah, actually, if we actually did backport the fluctuating growth rate, at the start it would feel extremely awful. Like imagine being slower than the slow group in the early game. It would be, dude, oh my god. Or no, that's erratic.
Okay, I've officially gotten onto the next run I'm doing, the close combat.
I think the
I've
only
just missed
fluctuating
3 out of
Pokemon.
5 of my cross chops on Brock's Pokemon.
So it seems like Steve would rather have perfect accuracy than having a high crit chance with the chance to miss.
Apparently, the chance to miss is a lot higher than 20. That's
Yeah.
my
Plus
experience
my
so far this run.
Plus, my question from earlier still stands. Like, if it's a high crit move that can miss, is it really a high crit move?
Well, I just got a crit on
I
oh,
really should have gotten that elixir. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do Brock with only 5 digs.
you're gonna rain dance because apparently you always rain dance. What? And a crit? Oh my god. That's embarrassing.
Not to mention the XP gains are so small. Yeah, I would love to see like Scott. Oh my, the AI was actually being smart. He used dig will protect when I was underground. This is what happens when I don't have PowerPoints.
That was really that's never happened before, but okay.
That's actually good for you, Steve.
Is it though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
what
much.
was?
Yes, that's
Oh
literally
wow,
the ideal way.
Executor doesn't have Psychic. Finally, Psychic Pokemon that doesn't have Psychic.
Man, I got off the bike right in front of the door.
Okay. Probably should have used Cross Chop, but it's okay. Didn't matter.
Hey, I got a Quick Claw. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't a Quick Claw. The Alakazam used Reflect.
I think the only fluctuating Pokemon I did in Gen 3 was Seviper, I think. And no, I'm mistaken. I think it was Seviper.
All right, since I've now realized I don't think 10 levels is gonna get us anywhere near the Espeon speed.
Oh my
So
god.
we're gonna have
Leech
to
Seed is
survive.
actually hurting.
We're gonna have to survive a
Yeah,
Psychic.
it was Seviper.
That's gonna suck. And even if we don't survive a Psychic, it's still gonna use a Reflect. That's gonna really suck.
Leech Seed on Hariyama hurts. Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey Steve,
Pokeball.
I found the lucky Rattata. And the Poliwag. Dude, go away.
I did it. Did it in
Yeah,
the
I
dark.
used to know that. I used to know that cave by memory as a kid as well.
I
In
keep
Heart Gold Soul Silver, they made that cave way bigger.
Yeah, they added more stuff, rock climb sections and stuff like that. They
Yeah,
even
in
made
Mount
that
Silver,
hail thing.
I will say in Mount Silver, I actually do not use the bike in Mount Silver. Just because, like, Rock Tunnel, like, I'm fine doing on the bike. It's basically just a lot of moving straight. But, like, in Mount Silver, you have to make a lot of, like, precise turns. Uh, I'm gonna try this without rare candies first and see how it goes. It's probably gonna go horrible. Yay, charm.
Yes, I also tried it without rare candies. It was bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go good. I'm just gonna.
I watch what you just did, Steve.
Yeah,
Dang,
and
I picked up so few rare candies.
And what do you
I've
think
only
about
picked
it?
it. I've only picked
Oh
up
my
a
god, did
total
I
of
just
6.
Ike the Pikachu? 2 thunder misses. All
I
right,
just
let's see.
taught Headlong Rush and one-shot it.
Oh my god, it didn't matter. Okay, am I faster than the third Pokemon? I am not going to be faster than the third Pokemon. No!
Oh, that's
I got all the luck in the world and I still lost.
okay. That's the problem with Headlong Rush. If your special defense gets dropped, Espeon one-shots you.
It almost one-shots you regardless.
Yeah, I
Actually,
think
how
that
much
I
does
think
Thunder do on me? You know what? I know the strat.
What
I'm
is it?
teaching. I'm teaching Ike's least favorite move.
I've already done that. It didn't matter. I got 2 thunder misses
Right.
and still lost. The Espeon gets you down to like 40 HP, and then you're like, oh, well, this is perfect. I'll just use Rest on the third Pokemon. Then it's Charizard, which outspeeds you.
He just
Easy.
crit Thunder. The Pikachu just crit me with Thunder. Dude, what happened to you using turn 1
Oh
charms?
no, this is.
I mean, I was gonna say you could PP stall the thunders, but yeah, the thing is, it does not help you with
Otherwise he
Espeon.
starts using Thunderbolts.
Ooh.
Dude, just start missing. I swear, Red's Pikachu has the most accurate Thunders in the whole series. I think it's scientifically proven.
He was
Dude,
using
he only
quick attack for like a tiny portion, and then he just stopped using quick attack altogether.
Gen
Okay,
2 is
we're
the
done here.
stall gen after all.
All right, we're done here. I'm done here.
I
What are you
mean,
doing?
the meme strategy for
I'm doing
beating Red on
exactly what
level
you think
5
I'm
is
gonna
just
do.
install.
You're getting Curse?
No, I'm going to
Are
go
you
do the
fighting the
Elite
League
Four
again?
again.
There's no point in getting cards. You have bulk up.
Honestly, there were a lot of rare candies I skipped. I think if this goes bad, I'm gonna go get those rare candies.
I got all of the rare candies but one. I was level 67. It wasn't even close.
You should have bought more carbos.
I was 40 speed from Espeon. 40.
Yeah, more carbos.
Oh my god, that's the strat. Fuck me.
I actually did buy Carbos at the
Fuck
department
me.
store.
I
I'm
know
at
the strat. Hold on, I'm
134.
rewinding all the way back to red. I know the strat. I just did this
Wait, hold on.
recently. Oh crap.
The Espeon just used a turn 1 reflect.
I hate this strat so very much. This is just such.
You sure Steve just doesn't suffer from a disease called skill issue?
This is the worst. Don't look at me, Ike. Don't look.
Hey, Ike, don't tell Steve about this, but 1931.
How'd you get past the Espeon?
He used reflect.
I hate you.
So the
Hey,
egg wave.
you gotta. The key is you need to be at full health after you leave the Pikachu.
That's just is not possible. You have to Ike a whole bunch of like thunder misses.
That's basically what I. You just got to spend a lot of time on Pikachu.
Oh boy, I sure can't hope to Ike my way into another generation.
Ah!
Oh, this. Is
I
gonna be
figured
good.
out
Let's
the
watch
strategy, which way better than your strategy. Pikachu,
Yeah.
stop critting! This is the second battle in a row. I'm prepared to knock out the Pikachu. It's like, no, crit.
Like now you understand
actually-
how Wester feels every time he speedruns this game.
Actually, I'll let you guys watch Steve on your own. I need to look at the files I sent him, see if I can figure out why cross chop isn't showing.
I mean, the strategy is legitimately Quick Claw. That's the only strat. Your strategy is even more ridiculous.
I mean, if I reset it all, it's just going to be on one Pikachu.
No, I mean, but it's Gen 2 actually. I
No,
assume I would
Speed, you
probably
don't
be-
understand. Getting past Pikachu undamaged is like damn near impossible. That's just not happening.
Well, he was at a point where he just kept spamming Thunderbolt. I just had to get lucky.
The strategy is
Like-
obviously get a Quick Claw on Espeon and it's game over. That's really it. So it's It's
That
clear.
might honestly be a well. I have to set bulk ups up anyway. Who would I do it on?
Pikachu. Rest. Use rest.
You actually just got the quick claw, yeah.
Okay, well
Quick
that's
Claw might honestly be debatably better. I think
I got
if
I
I
got the
use
quick
rest.
claw, but let's just say you need the quick claw, but you also need to be over approximately 100 HP.
I was gonna say Axio, I believe the only Gen 2 mon I was able to do before the Game Hook thing was Houndoom, and I think I only won because I ike my way through with Sunny Day Fire Blast 2-hit KO into Snorlax.
If it makes you feel any better, hiking your way through
Oh,
is like
Ace.
I should say
Yeah, Steve. I
Houndoom is
see what the problem is.
Houndoom is really
The
hard.
JSON file I gave you had Zygarde's moves on it. So yeah, I just need to update this really quick.
Houndoom is really hard. Like I would not be disappointed with that one.
All right. All right. Bulk up. Close combat.
It almost makes me feel really bad that my level just does not matter.
Honestly, Steve, hoping for the Quick Claw and Espeon may be the better strat. But
I said that multiple
it's
times.
I still am not sure though.
This Pikachu, it paralyzes so much that it makes setting
Why?
up. See, I don't know what I need to be to knock out the. You know what? Screw it. I need to see. Can a 0? Can a +0? What? Okay, so +0 cannot knock out Espeon. Got it. Okay, I think it might be +1.
All right, I fixed it.
Charm failed.
All right, Steve. I'm sending you the new JSON. There you go.
Oh, I got it too. That makes it even more embarrassing because the Charizard is gonna knock me out. Make matters worse, they got a crit.
But honestly, though, the leftovers makes it more likely I'm at as high of health as possible for Espeon, because we can tank like a
Getting
non-crit psychic.
3 Thunder Misses is virtually impossible. I don't want to hear that garbage.
Well, you could just stall long enough to run out of Thunders, and Thunderbolt's just way weaker.
I did
Where's
that,
pro-
and
where, where's
it still
where's
didn't.
protected in this game? Sorry.
I did that. It didn't make a difference. The Thunderbolts. You
Well,
still
you
take too much
do.
damage, and the Espeon doesn't put you in range.
Well, you do your strat. I'll do my strat. All right, I need to set a more realistic over/under. I think I might do one. I think 115, 1-8.
So I want to say I've had legitimately approximately 7 attempts so far where I have gotten to the Espeon where all I need to do is just hit the Quick Claw and then it's game over. And I have not hit in any of the 7 attempts. Like this is gonna be attempt number 8. Didn't hit.
So how many bulk ups do you set up?
1. You need to be +1. So if you get hit by
Wow.
the charm, you gotta set up multiple.
Oh. Do you know if +1's enough to one-shot everything?
Well, once you get past the Espeon, I don't think it really matters. Wow, I did that while paralyzed. That's got to be extra impressive. Okay, I have news.
Even if you quick claw the
Wow, that's all levels of ike lag there.
Oh, I see what's happening.
+1's not good enough for
Quick claw
Charizard.
rest. Quick claw rest. Nice.
Quick claw rest when he was paralyzed and about to die.
Yep. +1's not good enough for Charizard. So strategy has been amended. Now
I
it's
think +3
+2.
should be honestly all you need.
Hey guys, remember when I suggested belly drop?
No. Remember how early we get? We'd have to hold on to that the entire run. I'm not doing that. If there was a move
Can
relearner, I actually would.
yeah, there's not a move relearner in Gen 2. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. If Belly Drum was like level 65, I actually would use it. Shadow, I'm telling you, Red's Pikachu has the most accurate thunders in the entire series. I swear it has a 90% accuracy rate with those thunders. I think they in the game, they probably made it so his Pikachu specifically is a 90% thunder instead of a 7. Because that thing does not miss.
Then you remember in Gen 2 competitive, nothing runs Thunderbolt. They all run Thunder. All of them. Not a single Pokemon runs Thunderbolt if they can run Thunder.
Wait a minute. What is Steve doing? I'm curious. I'm gonna watch and see if it's
Cheating, that's what he's doing.
cheating. But it is for testing purposes, so I will watch with interest.
It's
What's that meme? What's that meme? We will watch your career with great interest.
With great interest. The Star Wars
The belly
one.
drum is clearly what much better strat once you can get the quick claw and Espeon.
You got a thunder miss.
No, even if they use Charm, it doesn't matter. You still get the full boosts.
Exactly. Guys, you see
It
my reset
does?
count? It's doing so good.
Honestly, I think even the belly drum strat still is lucky because I think either way you need a quick claw on Espeon.
Yes,
Either way.
the belly drum saves a lot of time on the Pikachu.
Well, even if you quick claw the Espeon, Charizard's still at speed. So what are you gonna do then?
Survive.
Quick Claw again.
No, it's just survive. See?
Dude, the whole quick claws. Oh, dude, this reminds.
You
This
can
is
easily
reminding me of my
survive.
Weedle run.
You can easily survive the Charizard at half HP. So quite frankly, if Pikachu hits you with Thunder after you've belly drummed, you gotta start over. Is
laughed my
Hariyama
ass
that
off.
bad defensively where Snorlax can like 3-shot it with Body Slam?
It's
Okay, it
space
does not-
60 defense.
Does not
It's-
have defense. It's only HP. I told you.
Honestly, the Snorlax wasn't even a struggle. I was at +6. Oh, ouch.
That was bound to happen.
Are you guys watching the stream? Watch Discord. It's instant.
Yeah, but I'm showing it on the YouTube end, so because it's cleaner. It's not showing OBS.
Actually, it's even worse on the YouTube end if you watch that because you're watching the delay and then everybody else is watching your delay of the delay.
The delay of the delay. Hey, I'm giving your stream a view. Just accept it.
I don't want to do a second run. This is horrible.
Dude, belly drum does not seem to do any better.
No, it doesn't. It's not better. Getting 2 quick claws is not a strategy.
No, it's not. I've had to do that for Weedle. Oh, Ike, I don't know if you saw my Weedle video, but Red is impossible. Guess which Pokemon made it impossible?
I mean, the most logical thing would be saying Charizard, but I guess not. So Venusaur.
It's the Blastoise. Because the Blastoise is the very last Pokemon. If I got 2 Quick Claws in a row on Charizard,
Hold on.
I can 2-shot it with Electro Web.
Hold on, guys.
But,
I'm looking at what
Electro Web.
Hariyama's egg moves are.
Oh, so as I was saying, if you get 2 Quick Claws in a row, it's a range to 2-shot Charizard with Electro Web. But the problem is, you never have enough HP for the Blastoise to live a Surf, and because of his AI, he will never use Rain Dance if that low.
No, it doesn't get any way to increase its special defense.
It looks like it should, honestly.
Oh, it's so bad.
Why should it increase special defense? This isn't a
I don't know. Medicham.
I don't know. I was
and
gonna be
Hariyama.
okay, well, clearly I should just use this time to figure out a new strategy because both strategies are horrible and Speed just got stupid lucky with the reflect.
I mean, what's the speed difference between you and the Charizard? Because the Espeon is out of the question, but the Charizard, how much is it?
I think it's 174.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Oh, it's pretty much the same. Okay, never mind.
Honestly, maybe. Actually, do I still have my save
Guys,
file? I didn't delete it,
I
did I?
think I've got the new strat. It's just not good.
Hold on. I'm looking at my stat XP.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna
Uh,
change it. So back to bulk up, and then I'm gonna add a new. I'm gonna add protect.
oh, you're testing a strat.
I'm doing
Thing
your
is,
strat, but
if
more
you're gonna
consistent with
like
protect.
like if like if you're gonna bulk up, you can remove close combat, add protect, and that means more recovery with leftovers.
Right, right. I'm
And
doing
only
speed strat and
yeah.
hoping that just reflex. But the difference between his strat and my strat is I have protect, so it'd be more consistent.
I mean, I guess rest stock is another
Wait, I
option. I
used
don't know where
protect.
the move. I don't know where the move is here, but that should be another option.
All right. All right. Let's see. I have 50,000 stat XP for speed, but 4,200 for
Really
special.
drummed in.
So, what if instead of the 3 carbos, I buy 3 calcium? That might be a better idea, honestly. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Oh, I just realized it's
All
not
right.
gonna save.
You gotta edit the one in battle.
No, no. I meant
Oh
I
no, no,
need to
you're at
edit it then
party.
save.
Where is rest stock in this game?
Sleep talk. It's in the
Ah, rest
underground.
sleep talk. Yeah, rest talk is the strategy.
I'm just
Sleep
gonna
talk.
show this on the Discord, and just because there's no way.
Oh, sleep talk.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
I'm.
Uh,
sleep talk and rest is gonna do wonders. You can
You're
go
right. You're
sleep
right.
Facts.
talk,
Sleep talk is absolutely the strat.
rest, bulk up, and return. And with that, as long as you are not terribly unlucky, you can win.
You're right. Sleep talk is
I'll see how this
absolutely it.
goes.
I mean, it's not gonna go
See how this
well.
goes.
It's just gonna go better.
Let's see how this goes.
Double charm. You piece.
I mean, at least bulk up's got 20 PP, unlike curse.
Oh,
Sleep
interesting.
talk.
I can
Yep.
bulk up while also asleep. That's funny.
You can even rest
See,
while
it used
sleeping and
reflex.
chilling again.
Problem was you were a.
Yeah.
That's like my one problem with sleep talk. It may look consistent, but it does kind of add RNG to the fight if you think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, more critical hits, more stuff, yeah, and more RNG getting the good move. But if you're stuck at like this, I think it can
Like
be the
if
solution.
you're like if you need to
All
set up
right.
on a specific Pokemon, like I don't know,
One.
sleep talk just doesn't seem it.
My problem with sleep talk is that I miscount the amount of turns I'm asleep all the time. So I really, really need to pay attention. Okay.
Talk bulk up,
Rest again.
sleep talk rest,
Okay.
rest
Oh, I
again.
ran out of sleep talks. Interesting. Quick attack. That was nice.
So Ike, how are things with you?
Well, the sleep talk strat is about to win on second try, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Things
say that's probably the best strat.
look at that. The person who never played Gen 2 actually found the solution.
I thought about sleep talk a long, long time ago, and then I'm like, but then how am I gonna have enough H? So I was thinking, but what if I'm asleep too long in the Espeon? But I guess it doesn't matter if you're asleep during the Espeon because odds are you'll probably wake up on the following turn.
Now, I'm glad that this thing seems to be at least useful somehow.
135.
Good job, Steve.
54. That's worse than like the worst thing by a large margin, right? Let's see.
I mean, you're gonna have the biggest improvement, probably.
Okay, so the
Honestly, I
highest
think
amount of
Sleep
resets
Talk
is 10 by Azelf.
honestly, you want to know my most amount of resets for a Weedle for a Crystal Backport? Weedle with over 170
Okay,
plus
I'm gonna hit the
because I gave up the
restroom.
runs.
Um, I need to figure out where I need to change where. I don't know if it really matters what level we are going into red, so I'm curious. I'm probably gonna rare candy early.
Yeah. Oh, Steve, don't forget to switch the JSON files.
Right, right. I should do that now. Cost gen. Uh,
All right, I got it.
that was so much more rough than I expected. So it turns out, fighting type still horrible in Gen 1 and 2.
I have a feeling Aerodactyling red is the way. I think so, yeah. I think Sleep Talk is definitely a good idea because it's not like I'm using my fourth move slot for anything.
Yeah, with the setting up move and
Yeah,
return, you're fine.
it might make it more likely that I'll be at high HP enough to where the Espeon will use Reflect instead of Bulk. So I think the plan is like what Steve did. Like I think that's the perfect strat. Set up as many bulk ups as you can until you're low on health, then use rest, and then spam sleep talk until you wake up. I think it still adds a bit of luck to Espeon though, because you could easily just sleep talk rest if like sleep talk bulk up again if you're still sleeping, but best case scenario, you wake up on time. But you just have to mentally keep track of how long you've been asleep. Because sleep, for rest, you're only asleep for 2. So you'll actually have to keep track of how long you're asleep.
I could definitely attest that cross chop, even if it wasn't great, it's still the best egg move. The rest of them are even worse.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Cross chop early game saves.
Okay.
I'm still using it a
So
lot.
what'd you put your over under at?
115 to 118. I kind of regret it now, honestly. I'm deleting this poll.
Yeah, I'm doing 120 to 125.
Yeah, I did get insanely lucky.
Basically, I think 120. So I think essentially what's going to happen is I think we enter red at approximately 118. So do you think I will get first try red, or do you think I'll get like seventh try red?
All right, I made it 120 to 125.
Are you faster typing than me?
Yeah, Patron. Why isn't my restream? I gotta refresh my restream chat.
Oh, right. I should probably refresh. Oh, right. I have to refresh GameHook itself. Otherwise, bulk up won't show up.
I don't think you need to refresh GameHook for that. I think it's just the overlay.
Okay, well, I'll just do both.
It was only the JSON that needed fixing.
Well, bulk up's still not showing up.
Wait a minute. Let me look at the mapper too. Did I forget to update the mapper too? Let me take a quick look.
I'm debating on do I actually hold the PP ups for sleep talk or not? Because I used all of them.
I am not doing that.
What did you use it
No?
on before?
Close
I
combat, I
think I
guess.
used one on cross chop and one on return.
I used both on
Steve,
return.
the mapper I sent you is still fine. Did
It's
you actually replace the JSON?
yes.
Hmm.
It asked me, do I want to replace it? And I clicked yes.
Yeah, the mapper I sent you.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It generally matters to me when it has power, the move that I want to know. If it doesn't have power, then it's not as big of a deal.
Oh well.
Well, I don't have a full drink, but I guess partial will do. Sorry, Ike, for keeping you up so late.
Oh my god. I've dropped
Okay.
over 1 million frames.
What? What's your percentage at the
25%.
bottom?
25.
I'm not gonna lie. That 20 to 30 range is the watchable versus unwatchable range. Which would explain why Annie's been in my chat a little bit.
I wonder if it's because I'm screen sharing on. No, it can't be.
If your computer, wait, didn't you upgrade your computer?
Yeah. I wonder if it might have just been like tiny drops here.
Well, no.
You had
So
issues
here's the thing
Oh.
I've learned by like 5 years of streaming. When you start losing frames, you never stop losing frames. So, what I would do to combat losing frames at the very start of the stream was to end the stream and then start it almost immediately. Here's the problem. When you do that with the restream, it makes a whole different stream, which is really annoying. When you do it on Twitch, it's like, oh, it's basically, it uses like, you have one feed.
Yeah. I mean, my main problem is it's like I just can't keep a consistent like kilobit connection. Just can't keep it consistent.
Oh well.
I mean, it's fine right now. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, hold on. There were a lot of things we needed to do at the beginning of the run. I'd like to discuss because I don't remember everything because of red. So first of all, healing items are at a premium, so pick up all healing items.
You could just buy some.
Pick up all healing items. Let's see. What else do I need? Moveset wise, I need to not forget dig.
Yeah.
The punches are irrelevant if you set up the correct amount of bulk up, so I don't need Thunder Punch or Ice Punch. Although Ice Punch would be pretty decent to set up to freeze Pikachu, but that's never gonna happen.
I mean, unless you're using Furret.
As a joke. Let's see. Other moves.
Right here.
No. Don't teach Bite because it's not physical.
Bite is physical. Remember Gen 1?
Mud Slap on Rival 2. Sludge Bomb's not going to help. Steel Wing's not going to help.
Steel. If you're wondering why we taught this thing Steel Wing, there aren't many Steel type moves in the game.
Belly Drum's not going to help. Wow, there really is not much we can do.
Well, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, well.
No, I'm rewinding. I am not going to play as the boy character. I refuse.
Okay, well. Somebody said a name. I don't remember what the name was for the second run.
I don't know. I think Ike left.